Scarlet Everose here. Welcome back to Hunter x Hunter. Today's episode is special. We're breaking down one of the most legendary confrontations in anime history. Netero versus Meruem. This isn't just a fight, it's a clash of ideologies, faith, evolution, and what it means to truly be human. Let's dive in. Before we dive in, thank you all so much for the continued support, comments, and love on these episodes. Your engagement truly shapes this series, and I appreciate you guys more than you know. Yes, so I am truly back, you guys. I missed y'all. I've been on a 3-week break, but I'm so happy to be back. I had a wonderful Christmas and, going on the trip over the holidays, and even though I got sick when I came back, but I was so stoked and so ready to be back. I cannot believe we're on episode 33, and I cannot wait to do more episodes. If you guys want to follow me in any of my socials, they're down in the description below. Alright, let's begin. Segment 1. Netero's faith, discipline, and human will. Netero represents the peak of human discipline, a man who dedicated his entire life to training, faith, and purpose. Yes, so if you guys haven't watched my Netero, I'll put it in the title cards. So, kind of like a refresh here. Netero is like this, and he's like a antagonist of Hunter x Hunter. He's a very dedicated old man, a chairman, if you will, and he dedicated his whole life to be a strong fighter, to do what he loves, to see other people's potential. But when you first look at him, he looks very, he doesn't take everything too seriously until he has to fight the Chimera Ant King, Meruem. If you guys also want to watch that episode, I'll put it also in the title cards. Netero and Meruem have the most iconic fights in anime history, because you really think Netero doesn't take anything serious until he has to fight the Chimera Ant King, that you see, oh my gosh, okay, so he does take things seriously, he just wants to underestimate you. And wow, the fight is amazing. It's intense. I've never seen Netero so intense before, but he is. He's funny in a way, weirdly weird in a way, but very, very determined and very dedicated to what he does. Netero fights not for victory, but for humanity's right to choose its own future. Segment 2. Meruem's evolution, intellect, and destiny. Meruem stands as an evolution incarnation of power, intellect, and inevitability. I cannot say that word. Inevitability. Meruem's view of strength as natural law, his belief that humanity is flawed and inefficient. He thinks that Netero is inefficient. So, real quick, I talked more about Meruem in his own solo episode. I'll put it up there again if you guys want to watch it. But really quick recap here. In the very beginning, Meruem's mother was an ant queen. And she was really, really hungry and eating big fish, since she was a big ant queen. That didn't suffice. That didn't help with her hunger and everything. So she went into humans. She started eating them. And A Chimera Ant is when you're basically human in a way. And, excuse me, let's say you get eaten by her. Her name was Reina. And you get eaten by her, you turn into a creature. You turn into, whatever, you come about, basically. And she was just really, really wanting an heir, like of her own. She birthed all the rest, but she was waiting for the actual Chimera Ant King, which was Meruem. And once she gave birth to him, mind you, he came out because he wanted to. He didn't wait for permission or nothing. I know this scene. If you know, you know. I can't be the only one. I know it wasn't meant to be funny, but it was hilarious. It was just out of complete randomness. He told his mom, his own mother, by the way, to shut up. It was just so random because I thought he was going to say shut up woman instead of saying shut up mom, but the way he just said shut up, like, it was just so funny and so random. Anyway, in the very beginning, he was very ruthless. Until he meets a girl named Komugi, and then they start playing this game. I forgot what's it called, but I'll put it up on the screen. And then he starts having a change of heart. And basically, his fight with Isaac Netero is trying to save humanity. Meruem's trying to take over all humans, all animals, doesn't matter what it is. And Komugi, the girl that I was telling you guys about, kind of changes his heart in a way. He doesn't fight Gon, which I also made a video about him, and his best friend Killua. And basically you kind of start thinking, you're like, hey, he's not really a villain at all because he never fought the main protagonist. He fought Isaac Netero, but Gon and him and Killua never even met. I think Gon heard about him but never fought him. And Isaac Netero tells Meruem that he'll never understand what being human feels like because you're an ant and you'll always be an ant no matter what. And the fight goes on for at least 2 episodes, I believe. And, Isaac, spoilers ahead, Isaac Netero passes on with a badass ending to it. And thinking he saved the humanity. And he didn't. But he went away thinking that. And Meruem has a change of heart. He really isn't excuse me. He really isn't evil. He goes out with a change of heart, accepting humans instead of thinking about them as enemies. Segment 3. The battle more than fists. This fight isn't about who hits harder. It's about belief. The symbolism behind the 100 type Guanyin Bodhisattva. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's Isaac Netero's inevitability. Meruem struggles to understand human resolve, like I said. In the very beginning, he was like, what the heck, humans are extremely predictable, like, I'll never become you guys, like, screw you all at first, you're my people, if I take over, you're my people, until Komugi has a changes his heart. This battle exposes the limits of pure evolution.
So this fight, both Isaac and Netero are going head to head. Both, like I said, both thinking with different intentions. Like I said, Isaac Netero going out thinking he saved humanity. But let me also explain this here. Isaac Netero also makes, Meruem say, like Meruem doesn't say anything, but he also agrees and tells Meruem that humans can be just as evil as he is, basically. And, Meruem's kind of like shocked because he can't believe humans can be like that, even though he kind of deep down knew that. And every strike is a conversation between faith and I cannot say that word, so I'll just skip it. But so basically, since Isaac Netero is very spiritual, he goes out with spirituality. Meruem goes out in this fight thinking he's gonna own the world, and in a little bit he does, for a little bit, but he only takes like half a percentage of people, but he wants to take the whole world. And Isaac Netero goes, oh heck no, not on my watch. But he also admits to Meruem, like I said before, that him and human, even though you'll never understand what being a human feels like, but I'll give you a little bit of credit in a way. I'll tell you that humans can be just as destructive, can be just as evil as you are. As humans, we are predictable. Basically, Isaac Netero goes, look, you may never understand us, but if there's something we can agree on, we can be just as evil as you guys are. I want to crush you under my foot, but we are nothing alike. We will never understand or be intellectually equal. That's what Isaac Netero was basically saying to Meruem in a way without saying that. But Meruem's like, he didn't mind because Komugi, the girl, like I said, she was so nice to him that he was like, what the heck? Like, why am I kind to this girl? Like, I should kill her. I should hate her for it. So you kind of start seeing a change of heart in Meruem when you realize that he's very overprotective of this chick. And, but still, like Isaac Netero says, I don't care how human you want to believe you are, you'll never be us, ever. Segment 4. The rose and the final truth. The poor man's rose changes everything. Netero's final choice defines humanity. The horror and the tragedy of human inadequacy. And Meruem's realization too late of what humans truly are. In the end, it isn't strength that wins, it's resolve. So, this is the part, even while I did the episodes for Isaac Netero and stuff, I'm like, what the heck is a rose heart? In my personal opinion, it is a part of his heart. Because I truly believe Isaac Netero, some point in his life, probably in the 70s or something, was definitely a hippie because He never took anything seriously. I think he was all peace and love, man. Peace and love. And he, the rose heart is basically his own heart. That basically he wrapped, I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. He wrapped his own heart and then to make it look like a ticking time bomb. And like I said in segment 3, I think, when I told you guys that, Isaac Netero was, trying to convince Meruem that no matter what he thinks or what he does, he'll never be human. And he said, okay, if it's worth saving humanity, I'm gonna go out on a limb and sacrifice myself. And that's what he does. While he's telling Meruem that he'll never be human, but humans can be just as evil as Meruem, he also tells Meruem that he'll see him in hell. And he's not afraid to die. And when I tell you, this man's face went from this happy-go-jolly look to literally black eyes, skinny as hell. I was like, damn. So he's basically showing Meruem how deep in darkness he would go to prove to Meruem of how evil humans can be. And when Meruem saw that, like I said, he was shocked. He was like, the hell, like humans are like this, like Komunki isn't like this, like, oh my gosh, she looks so much like an angel, but humans are like this? Like, what? Yeah, so basically when it says Meruem's realization too late, it says what humans are truly are. Basically, Isaac Netero was like, look, bro, when we want to go into darkness, I will show you what darkness look like. In the background, there was like this cool, like, hella cool skeleton in the background. But I knew symbolism, though. I knew what Isaac Netero was trying to do. And basically, he was like, bro, we can be the devil ourselves if we wanted to. If we wanted to, we would go there. And I think due to the fact that Meruem was around Komunki all the time, he was like, oh crap, so people aren't as passive or innocent as I thought they were. Like, damn. So basically, like, yeah, Isaac Netero thought he took out Meruem, and he didn't care if he was gonna go to hell. He was like, you know what, bro, I'm going there, and you're gonna see me with you. And it was dark. Like, people really think, and this is hella funny, people really think, oh my gosh, Hunter x Hunter, people that never say it, Hunter x Hunter is so cute, so innocent. Yeah, that's like, if you guys have ever watched this, that's like watching Happy Tree Friends, and you think, oh my gosh, they're so adorable, until it gets dark. I freaking loved that show when I was younger. Segment 4, final thoughts plus what's next. What this battle teaches us. Humanity's greatest weapon is its will. Evolution without empathy is hollow. True power lies in choice, sacrifice, and belief. Netero versus Meruem isn't just the best fight in Hunter x Hunter. It's a philosophical core. Yeah, so real quick, you guys, so this basically just shows us that don't be naive, don't be people pleasing, don't take advantage of people, but also do not be afraid to show who you truly are as a person, no matter what anyone thinks, no matter what anyone sees. Keep doing what you are. Doesn't matter what people do. People hurt others anyway. It doesn't mean you have to hurt others too. Excuse me. but it also means have a good heart and protect those you love, and don't be afraid to stand up with what's right. Thank you all so much for watching. I cannot wait to do more episodes, you guys. And also, Happy New Year. I cannot believe we're in 2026 and I cannot wait to make more episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys want to follow all my other socials, they're down in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, per usual, love you all. Bye.